Hello, and welcome to English Unlocked, the podcast that helps you open new doors with your English, one clear, calm, confident step at a time. I'm Emma, your friendly guide on this English adventure. And today, my dear listener, we are going to train your English, your focus, and even your belief in yourself, all through simple, powerful daily habits. I'll be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow, repeat, and shadow along with me. By the end of this episode, you'll not only practice your speaking and listening, you'll also feel inspired to make English a natural part of your life. Have you ever felt stuck with English? Maybe you've studied hard, but when you try to speak, the words disappear. Maybe you panic, you freeze, or your mind goes completely blank. Well, good news, you are not alone. Every learner, yes, every single one, feels that way at some point. Today, we'll change that story. We'll learn how to train your voice, your mind, and your rhythm so that English flows out of you like music, smooth, natural, and full of confidence. And we'll do it the simple way. Not with grammar rules, not with boring drills, but with shadowing, one of the best techniques for speaking and listening fluency. Ready? Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Let's begin. What is shadowing? Explanation. Maybe you've heard this word before, shadowing. Maybe you haven't. Don't worry, it's very simple. Imagine you're walking on a sunny day. The sun shines behind you, and wherever you go, your shadow follows. Now, in English shadowing, you do the same thing, but with words. You listen to someone speaking English, like me, and you follow the speaker, instantly echoing their voice. You become their shadow. You copy the rhythm, you copy the sound, you copy the melody of the language. It might feel strange at first, but it's a magic technique that trains your ears, your mouth, and your confidence all together. Let's practice right now. Mini practice, interactive section. I'll say a sentence, you listen, then you repeat right after me. Ready? Here we go. I want to speak English clearly. Now you repeat. Excellent. Next one. Every day I become a little better. Your turn. Good. One more. I'm not afraid of mistakes. Your turn. Beautiful. That's exactly it. It's not about perfection. It's about rhythm, movement, and courage. When you shadow like this, your brain starts to think in English sounds, not translations. It's like teaching your mouth to dance, step by step, beat by beat. Conflict, the common problem. Now, let me tell you something honest. Many learners give up. They start strong. They watch videos, they take lessons, they download apps. But soon, life gets busy. Work, school, family, tired evenings, maybe a bit of self-doubt. Then the days pass, and the dream of speaking English fluently starts to fade. Does that sound familiar? You're not lazy. You're not bad at languages. You simply haven't built the right rhythm. Fluency doesn't come from studying 10 hours once a week. It comes from small, smart habits, 5, 10, 15 minutes every day. That's where shadowing becomes your superpower. Because shadowing fits anywhere, anytime. You can do it while walking, washing dishes, or even during your commute. No grammar books needed, no long lectures, just your voice and a few minutes of focus. So let's learn how to make it stick, how to bring English into your life every single day naturally. 5:30. Tip 1. Listen daily. The first habit is daily listening. Listening is the heart of all speaking. When you hear the language often, you train your brain to recognize patterns, the ups, the downs, the natural flow. So let's make English the sound of your day. You can listen while cooking, cleaning, exercising, or relaxing. If you miss a few words, don't worry. Understanding 100% is not the goal. Hearing English often is. Here's our first practice for the day. Repeat after me, slowly, confidently. I listen to English every day. Even when I'm busy, I find a moment. Listening helps me grow. Wonderful. Your brain learns better when it feels the rhythm, not just when it memorizes words. Make English your background music, the soft soundtrack of progress in your day. 7:10. Tip 2. Shadowing habit. Now that you're listening daily, add your voice. Shadowing is active learning. This is where your mouth joins your mind. When you hear a short sentence, pause the audio and repeat it immediately. Copy the tone, the melody, the emotion. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Perfection kills progress. Flow builds it. Let's do one more quick round. Slow with emotion. I am learning step by step. Your turn. I'm not afraid, but I keep going. Your turn. My English is improving every day. Nicely done. Each time you shadow, you are creating new muscle memory. The words begin to live in your mouth, not just in your notebook. 8:40. Tip 3. Think in English. Now, let's go a little deeper, because fluency begins in your thoughts. Many learners have one big secret obstacle. They translate everything in their head. They think in their native language first and then turn it into English. This translation delay makes speaking slow and stressful. So here's the new mission. Start thinking in English. Don't worry, you don't need to think about philosophy right away. Start small, one simple thought at a time. When you wake up, say silently, "It's morning. I feel sleepy. I need coffee." When you go outside, "The weather is cool. The sky is gray. I'm walking fast." During your day, "I'm working. I'm hungry. I'm doing my best." These short sentences train your brain to connect emotions and moments directly to English. Let's whisper them together, slowly. I can think in English. I can speak to myself in English. English is part of my daily life. Brilliant. You just practiced conscious thinking, a real mindset shift. 10:20. Tip 4. Read aloud. Now, a fun one. Reading aloud. Reading aloud is like going to the gym for your pronunciation. It makes your tongue, lips, and voice stronger and smoother. Find a short text, a children's story, a podcast transcript, or even an inspiring quote, and read it out loud. Start slowly, clearly, then read again with more energy and emotion. Imagine you're telling the story to your best friend or to your future confident self who speaks English naturally. Listen to your voice, feel the rhythm. That's your progress singing back to you. Let's try a little reading style shadowing here. Repeat these phrases with calm confidence. Reading aloud makes me brave. My voice gets stronger every day. English feels easier each time I speak. 1200. Tip 5. Live with English. The next step is the most powerful one. Make English part of your world. Don't study English like a subject. Live it. How? Change your phone settings to English. Use English for your to-do list. Name items around your home. Mirror, door, window, cup. Label them in your mind. Soon your brain will pick the language automatically. You can even write a mini journal, just a few sentences about your day. For example, today I took a walk. The air was cool. I listened to an English podcast. That's it. 3 sentences can change your fluency over time. Let's repeat after me. I use English in my real life. English is my daily habit. Every small action counts. Exactly like that. Remember, you don't need hours of study. You need minutes of consistency. 1340. Conflict, reflection, the emotional dip. But let's talk honestly again. You might start strong this week, listening, shadowing, thinking in English, and still, after a few days, your motivation might fade. Maybe one day you feel tired or life gets heavy and you think, I can't keep this every day. That's where most learners stop. But here's where you do something different.